Welcome to part 5 of building a second Empire manor entrance using Planet Coaster. And I don't know why I called it a manor entrance there, but in a way this building is pretty much a manor house, and I was inspired very much by the building in this 90s movie called Practical Magic, about some sort of 90s witches. I don't know if anyone has seen that. Maybe it's too old for some of you, but it's a very cool house, and I would highly recommend checking out that house so you can sort of see what I'm going for. There's also this ride in Disneyland Hong Kong, I think, and I can't Mystic Manor. This kind of architecture. It's like a mixture of lots of different features and things, and that's what I'm going for. Something very palatial, very majestic, something a very eccentric, rich, old Victorian man built. You know, back in the day, something that happens quite a lot in United Kingdom. But the way I see the building, it follows a lot more of the American style of Second Empire. So that's pretty much what happens with this video. I make this Mansard roof, which is basically just to concrete the building to be more Second Empire, and then after that is done, I do a little bit of lighting. So there's a bit of everything in this episode, a bit of lighting, and then I move on to doing a bit of landscaping, which is just a bit of fun, and I'm experimenting a bit. I'm struggling in some aspects with it, but I am not letting it get to me, and I pretty much enjoy it still. I'm pretty enjoying it. I have to admit, I am getting a bit worried about the build I'm currently working on. It's not going as great as I had hoped, because I am not sure what roller coaster to use for it. I wanted to make a racing roller coaster, but that proved way too difficult to mirror the roller coaster. So I'm going to ask you guys what you think I should use. But I want to make a sort of London Underground, or like, you know, a tube stop or a subway as a roller coaster, but just sort of not so crazy. But what roller coaster would you recommend that I use for such a thing? I want to make a subway, which to me is something that is very city-like, and that should be happening a bit. But yeah, any roller coaster experts out there, I'm really not one of them, and if any help regarding the roller coasters would always be a welcomed addition to this, because I'm already struggling with the roller coaster. I'm also making a huge giga coaster. I thought it was called a hyper coaster, but apparently a hyper coaster is the one that twists around and stuff like that. So I'm making a big giga coaster, which is basically, well, I think it's the one that's huge, you know, just goes up and down, doesn't really loop, and is basically enormous, and we don't really get them so much in Europe. I think each like theme park that's worth visiting in Europe has one of them, you know. In America they have like 100, I don't know, but you know, I've always wanted to visit Cedar Point, and that's the reason for these giant roller coasters. And I'm working on that, and I'm not sure whether I should post the time lapse of the roller coaster being built, because it's a lot, for me it's a lot of trial and error, and I don't know how interesting that is. I assume you guys want to see it when I have a bit more confidence and I know what I'm building, and that looks a bit better in time-lapse form. But you know, let me know. I mean, if you want to see my mistakes with the roller coasters and stuff, not such a fluid time-lapse, but if you want to see that, please let me know, because I could definitely post those up. But I was thinking of just showing you the roller coaster first, and then posting how I'm going to interact it with buildings, a little sort of walkthrough before I build it, because it's quite a lot to explain, and I'm not happy with how it's looking, unfortunately, in the moment. But I will persevere, and I just have to get the determination to continue, because when, you know, it's getting tough for me creating stuff and trying to use the new features, I won't lie, I am struggling a bit. That's why I haven't been posting as much as I usually do, as quickly as I usually do, because I want to make the videos as well as I can, and as of now, the theme park really doesn't look very much. So I'll have a little intro video to show you the Giga Coaster, and the sort of part where I'm making the subway, and then I will see, based on response, whether I should post the time-lapse of it, or just continue right on and create some things. And I might not post every little bit of detail. Like, I think here with this building, I edge it, edge it, don't know why I was saying that. I end it on building a sort of bridge that goes in front of it, and I think that was a good point to cut off the terraforming, because it gets too much and it stops being so relevant. And on that note, I think I've said pretty much everything I've wanted to say. Yeah, pretty much. And I'll leave it there, and I will see you in the walkthrough, which is coming next. hopefully tomorrow, if not the day after. And thank you for watching, and I will see you then. Bye. So hey there viewers, thanks for watching. Click on the boxes for more Planet Coaster videos and subscribe if you want. And I don't know what else to say. I mean, I have Twitter, but whatever. And I have other stuff you can look at. Just look at my channel. Bye! Bye!